have the pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Sylvia, aka Sway, and I'm your host for this new segment called Chillin' in the Stew, where we chat about today's growing topics and share our own opinions. Today I'm with my peoples,
Jesus,
Ebonique,
and we're gonna take it back and chat about the one and only Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We all know Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but for those who don't, Dr. King was an American Baptist minister who became one of the most influential activists during the Civil Rights Movement and made a huge difference. He was an advocate for nonviolent protests, all while leading them, such as the Memphis sanitation workers strike, the Montgomery bus boycott of 1955, Bloody Sunday, also known as the Selma March, and many more. Dr. King is widely famous for his I Have a Dream speech, which touched many and till this day leaves us with the goal to achieve. And with that said, he's my hero. No cap. But we love him. Dream on. So, our first question we have today is, does MLK's dream look like America's dream today?
quite frankly, it does. A lot of what he stood for and hoped for has come to fruition, but it's still evolving and we haven't reached the finish line just yet.
Really? I also agree. I feel like Dr. King's dream, it's been instilled in our minds and we want to achieve it, but like we just haven't been super connected lately as we should be, and I just feel like we should come together more and try and do our best to achieve this man's dream, because it's what he deserves,
Yeah, I definitely agree. I just think that there's definitely work that still needs to be done, but as long as we keep hope and stay together, we can achieve it.
I also agree with all of you. His dream was to have everyone in the same room, doesn't matter your color or race, and I feel like it's working bit by bit.
Okay, no, I'm gonna stop. Second question we are on to, like I said before, MLK was an advocate for nonviolence, and he stood for it through his protests, like I said. So do we think that MLK's nonviolent approach is still an effective way of protesting in like other social groups that are protesting today?
I believe that there's ways to do protest nonviolent, right? I only believe that if someone puts their hands on you, and you have to defend yourself. But aside from that, you shouldn't do violence.
So basically, you're saying it's only so much that we could really take before we
limits.
We square up and be like, yo, put your fist up.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up.
They swing and you hit. Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with Sylvia. I definitely think that it's only so much, like how many times you're gonna poke a bear before it retaliates or attacks, you know what I'm saying? It's so much that we can take. But I also think that it falls on the media also because like they only portray the bad things on the news, you know what I'm saying? It almost feels as if people have to act out for the word to get out to the world, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm nonviolent all the way, like completely all the way. I believe violence is never a resort or never an answer. I support King. Because because like sometimes when you do retaliate, that can have dangerous effects and that can set back your cause.
I agree. That's true. That's true. But also, sometimes you really got to square up, put the two fists up. But I mean, that's true. That's true. Third question, last question, sadly. If MLK was to tweet today, what do y'all think he would say?
He would definitely say hashtag still praying. Because he was a huge proponent for keeping his faith at the forefront of his fight, I guess you can say.
I believe he would tweet hashtag dream on because he had a dream, and then like there's nothing else, just hashtag dream on. Just continue his dream.
Word.
I think that he would probably say always forward, never backwards, just to remind us in hard times to keep moving forward and not make history repeat itself.
I think that he would say do it like King because, he did it and he wants us to follow and do what he tried to achieve. So we should do it like King and just do it. Nike, no, let me stop. But that's all we have for today, sadly. But don't worry, we'll be back very soon on another episode. for Wednesdays? Wednesdays, right? Wednesdays. If you have anything to add, you can hit us on Instagram at WANT-TV and let us know. So, you know, thanks for chilling with us in the stew, and I hope you stayed in the loop. Stay tuned. WANT-TV was sponsored by the Fine Visual Performing Arts Instagram page. Follow them at FVPA_FHS, and don't forget when watching WANT-TV to subscribe to our page.